So me a day VIP when I enter.
Oh, VIP session.
Yeah, VIP. I no cry me too shishi me as I come out there. Like for the next year, I couldn't sit on my butt for 2 hours.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Well, Bright Walls Better Minds is a social impact art initiative by Bullgod Entertainment focused on transforming police holding cells into healing, inspiring, and mentally uplifting spaces through murals, color, and creative expression. So, on Tuesday, 24th of December 2025, the project successfully completed the transformation of its first police holding cell at Adabraka Police Station, marking the official execution phase of the initiative. It was curious, so yeah, the Bullgod Entertainment CEO Bullgod initiative or they about a year Bright Walls Better Minds. Bright Walls Better Minds. In fact, when I got the call, now video number, I'm a download it, maybe by starting na call by. And me twice, and I was like, Charlie, this is very, very beautiful. And we the will be true do matwa opinion kesi na ankasa wa ha. And we've all known Bull's journey, being in and out. Over TSA, I saw Chama move, and some of us were worried. From friends, national security for the year. Some of which we, politically, maybe say motivated in January or Kono, maybe, say Ghana there, had the high hunkakra, has a sitting MP crano, and it could, the case near cold case. Until say, we bow honor before one at Jumusa, and I say, when they attack you in a Rambo style, Yana, ubit my question even for crown the foul. Until ya titi me brave, but finally, young fan say, Sisi dear, case bia na ye nim say, no opinion et me every atra. But experience no and the experience na a person ne bu a boy na ochire mu. DNT I'll be to me arrival and I say how you got to this level. No experience in it to say. And how many times have you even been to the police cells?
Charlie, more than 10 times.
Hey.
Yeah.
More than 10?
Oh, yeah, more than 10. So I started going way before everybody got to know me. I'm like,
I see much.
Because Makuma Hami Kakra. I think one of the things that I can't stand, but I'm learning to stand them is if somebody can't use their brain. I think say this is a podcast, so I can say anything. What do you say? What do you need? What do you say?
Yeah.
Your private part is for, yes, and maybe sex. And your brain is for one thing, processing, not storing information. Your brain is not a hard drive. It is not.
It's to process the
It's a processor. Yeah. What I say. So information will go mana. So I used to have a lot of, back and forths. We are so I've done my assault time, many times, so that's how my journey started going behind the cells.
It's all cases, baby, or different from the political ones.
Yes, before then nobody even knew me, So
he to Adabraka.
Oh yes. And we grew up in a very rough. I think one of the things that changed my mind was my mom said something which was very profound. I say, the people that you see, a lot of them are dead already. They just need to be pushed into, so it got me very, very calm. So I'm a majuju kakra, because you never know who's going. Exactly. And I think that particular thing played a big role when I got arrested for Fenix issue, right? Fenix is a friend, like proper friend. If you know Didi, I was the one who introduced Fenix into the entertainment space, as in like artist management.
Yeah.
I think no this legendary actor, Mickey Beckham.
Yeah. Mr. Richard.
Yes, Mr. Richard. On in the age,
Okay.
you know, but to get into artist management proper, I introduced him when I was shooting my first video, African Girls. He was like my my recce guy.
Okay.
So let's go and find this place. This is what I'm looking for. So you know, he was part of my production team. You know, so when the issue happened, then everybody they didn't even know my relationship with the guy, right? He's a good friend. Now, when I got myself into that situation, I now went back to what my mom used to say, you know, because you have a reputation, right? So anything can be placed at your doorstep, you know. So it's taught me a lot of things, how to be, you know, there are some lessons that you need to learn the hard way. So as I speak, if a 10-year-old or a 9-year-old slaps me now, me di police. Yes, me Kasabi, my police team fan
Binding and discussing.
Oh yes, I'm discussing.
I know sending message.
DJ, no. You when we go explain. Go. Exactly. So I've been through that journey, and so before being Bullgod, I'm a core baby, I'm a corner. So I'll say, yeah, all those places I got into, I led myself into that. But in the limelight, most of the things that I ended up being in sales for, I really was not, you know. And I got to realize anytime I'm there for a purpose. You know, it's not like, because if I say the former president of Ghana needs to pay men's gold people and he will not finish his term, he will run away. And I was very explicit in what I said. I didn't leave it at, he won't finish his term. So they will not know what I was going to say, right? But I said he will not finish his term, he will run away. Then boom. Rambo style, you know, I can helicopter but not Danny War film. They brought everything, guns, sedans, 4x4s. They blocked my road. Yeah, it was some scary stuff. Hard.
The Rambo style.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether they thought I was. I don't know. Near silly war film. Near silly. You know, so every time I'm there, you know, this thing hits me because it is not a pleasant place. The police holding cells are more difficult than the prison institution itself, because the prison institution is more like a compound house with rooms. So just like your house here. I mean, we're here right now. In the morning or once we're done, we can go and stretch our legs. Okay. Catch the moonlight, you know, catch some sunlight. But when you are in the police holding cell, you don't have that luxury. Okay. Now, the thing here is everyone in the police holding cell is in transition. And when I say it's in transition, you understand? They're still in court. So they are not convicted yet. Okay. Because yes, the conviction will take you to a prison institution. So you do your time. Okay. What I say? Okay. So the police holding cells are supposed to hold you just for 48 hours. But unfortunately, you know, where we are, accommodation and all that. So you find people being there for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, 2 years. Wow. Yes. And you are in one spot. Boom. Just that small corner.
No bed.
I mean, there are some beds but the police doesn't provide beds for you. So if you don't have your own way of lying down, maybe Charlie, you know, yes. And nobody feeds you there. Yes. Yeah. You feed yourself.
You feed yourself in the owner?
Oh, yes. You know, because... Oh, yes.
And nobody visits you.
Oh, once you are there, I'm sure your people will come. But I'm saying it's not the police's duty to do that. To feed you. Yes. They are not an institution set up for that. There's a prison institution set up for that. That's what the law says. So when you go to prison, you get your whatever.
Breakfast,
breakfast,
lunch and supper.
Yes, you get it. Because I buy no about say every time, so they need to take care of you. That's what our taxes, some of our taxes are being used on. But in the police holding cell, that's not it. Because you're supposed to be there just for 48 hours. So if you're there, your people will come and visit you with whatever it is that they want to do for you. You understand? So if you don't have anybody, you're there. Yeah, I've experienced some of the cases there. You know, there was this guy who, I think, or say, the police picked him up at Catamount or someplace. Some guys had beaten him up and it was, you know, blood all over him. And I think so. You know, so police phone him back on. Tam na straight to them way to sell. Call hospital. So, yeah, so the guy was there with the blood, and you know what I'm saying. So it's not a pleasant place to be. You know, I will not blame the police that much. They are trying their best because I've been in those spaces, so I understand. I think they also suffer more. You know, you should go to where even some of the police people reside, and yeah, easy. Wow. I think we can do more. You know, I think some of the people that have come, some of the leaders have done something, but there's more to be done. The cells that we have since yes ourselves, no
renovations.
Yes, and the place stinks. I mean, the ventilation is bad. It's unhealthy. You know, I'm hoping one of these days, if we're going to such places, we'll bring you and your crew. So you experience it. It's very sad. It's not a place where anybody should be. The least you can be there should be that 48 hours. You know, but again, this is where we are. So anytime I'm there, these are the things that come into my mind. And you know, art has a way of healing. You know, so for us, this is more of a mental health issue. You know, we're when we go in there, we have two base colors. We're using orange and green as our base colors. Then we do the graffiti on the mural. The orange to inspire hope, you know, and the green is to inspire calm and, you know, calmness basically. You know, I'll throw a big salute to the police administration, because what we're doing is unconventional and see that. You know, and see that. So for them to allow this, you know, and understand our point of view and see where we want to take this and buy into that concept. You know, a lot of respect for the police administration, you know, and I've had this idea for quite a number of years, because tell me them they be a hell and you know, so that's what I see. You know? Yes, exactly. And I'm an artist, so these are the things I see. And when you are locked up, I keep saying this: the mind has no walls. So you could be here and imagine being in New York. True. You know, you could
feel that type of way as well.
Exactly. So it's just to inspire that kind of trying to escape the place mentally, you know, so that it calms you down. Because it's easy. Trust me. No.
What was your worst experience in the cell?
Okay, so I think solitary. We are in all my visitations. You find people that you can share ideas with, interact with. Sometimes, so I did 1 month. My longest I've done in the cell is a month.
1 full month?
Yeah, 1 full month.
Now?
Yeah. When the Fennec issue happened, at the time, murder wasn't a bailable offense.
Okay.
But now it is. And when I say that, I always give big respect to lawyer Martin Pebu. He and his team were the ones who went to the Supreme Court to argue that should be bailable. But before that, murder, I think rape, they were unbailable offenses. You know, so my time, I think 2014, it was an unbailable offense.
Yeah.
So when the police picked me up, they had to hold me for their 48 hours. I think I was picked up on a Thursday. So it went into the weekend. So I was arraigned in front of a court on Monday, and they sought for extra time because they said they had not finished their investigations. So I had to go and do another 2 weeks. You know, then they brought me back again after 2 weeks and said they needed another 2 weeks. Exactly. It wasn't easy. Trust me, it wasn't easy. And there are people who can't stand it. You know, people who cannot bear. You know, they're
solitude.
No. Yes. Some of them wish they will even leave that space and go to Sawam. Like I'm saying, Sawam in the morning you get out. You soak some sunlight, you know, yes. In there, you know, when I got out after the month, I have a fair wife, my wife is very fair. My color and hair color was almost the same. Yeah, because you are kept in one place. Ube braces here. Ube braces here, because there's no sunlight. It doesn't hit you, don't get it.
Wow.
Yes. You know, and the ventilation system there, you know, is sad. I mean, the previous administration, we were working on a cell concept. I should have brought it so you put it on. We were working on a cell concept we wanted to do for the police. You know, we showed it to the former IGP. He was pleased about it, but we couldn't move forward to do it. We're hoping that we can do that in this time because the space there, Charlie. You know, so we're just taking art there to inspire and enrich their mental health. And again, I'll thank the police for allowing this because Charlie and see that.
So police for allow
no. And the logistical frustration because someone say they don't have a lot of space and all that. So they have to move, you know,
inmates
to another place.
Yes.
So, you know, there's always congestion. Exactly, there's always congestion.
Yeah.
You know, yes. Usually we'll have 2 days to do that. So you go in the first day, you do the base color. You know, then the following day, the artists will come in and do the graffiti. Yes. You know, and we're working with two prominent graphic, artists. So episode, you know,
boy, Epi,
fantastic gentleman. Fantastic. Then there's this gentleman called Mo Ibrahim.
Yes,
he does that stuff on that level. So we're working with partnering with these two people. Also, we're getting some huge sponsorship and partnership from Trillium, Ghana. Yes, they are giving us drinks and all their products. So when we go, usually we do that presentation as well to the police and the inmates. You know, exactly. And we're hoping to reach out for more to more people to be able to help. You know, so that the time there will be a little, you know, convenient for.
So what we just saw, Adabraka.
Yes.
Police station.
Yeah.
And then the first one.
That's our first one.
So now the next step is Operation Adopt a Cell.
No, so the whole
thing is Operation Adopt a Cell.
Exactly.
Okay, so who are adopted Adabraka?
Exactly.
And you are encouraging others to also adopt, and I say others to join you so that you expand.
I think it's a national project.
Okay.
No one person can do this.
Okay.
Not us alone, but our goal is to do the whole Ghana, every cell in Ghana.
Okay. It sells in the doors room.
Or minimum. Just in Accra, I think our data, if I'm right, our data tells us you're 59 or more.
Wow.
And we've just done one. But you know, we had to go through a series of meetings before we could even get to this. Yeah, as we speak, we've been approved to do 4 more. So the last cell I was in was at the regional headquarters, who call like Katamanto side, regional. Yeah. That's where I was the last time when Akufo-Addo, yes, she only because she BNI cells for 3 days. Then I got out from there and went to that place. And for me, my scariest part, but it was the BNI that, you know,
BNI holding on.
BNI, then I made me so kakra because that place is almost the size of your house, and it was just me in that cell. Yes, you know, so you didn't know what was going to happen to you. For the 3 days that I was there, I couldn't sleep.
Wow.
I got out with like a bad headache, you know, because usually you go and meet people. Exactly. Just me. I had the whole place to myself, and it was a bit scary. And then, it was politically motivated. So you had a lot of thoughts going through your head and all that stuff, It wasn't an easy
What were
task.
some of the things that were going through your mind at that point?
For me, my kids. I keep saying this all the time. I'm more like an introvert, instead than Pisa. So I could be in one spot forever. You understand? But now knowing that your freedom has been taken away from you, it's different from when you can tell yourself, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
And the first thing that happens to you, or you think about when you are locked up, is to get out. Okay. Funny enough, it's the first thing. You're going to get inside there. But you're not prepared for it mentally.
Wow.
Yes.
Finally, say chains in the cartoon, door in the cartoon, bamana.
Utibe pao. You should ask Arnold Asamabe who's had the taste of it. Oh yeah, yes. Meaning we see the xylophone time. Yes, spent some time at the East Legon police station.
We said they heard the dadaba.
Yes, I heard the dadaba. Trust me, But when you get in there, trust me, and then the first thing, because when you get in there and there are people there, there's a cell leader there, you just go into the washroom first. Because now, Kosoki, Sentini Kakra.
Go and get into
Go
and get into the spirit.
Yeah, Fauti, they will give you like a wall. You put your head against the wall by the side.
Oh my God.
My last 2 days at the regional, right? I think the day I was supposed to go to court, then my bail will be set and all that. Then not running to Mikakra. So I was praying and said, Yakubon, don't let me go, because that area there, because the 2 days I couldn't shower. The place is bad like that, Then I'm like, no, chala, for no go. But hey, when nature calls, you have to go. Now check this out. When I went to the toilet, right, on the seat, there were two guys seated on the seat. So, Bako Nitua, right, on the bowl. Yes, and they were...
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. How does the thing, is it like the normal regular water closet, or how is it like?
Yes, the small water closet. Now, to let you understand, is a bean crowd and flash here.
Oh Lord.
So almost so and a back so Gina say no that's where they're sleeping.
Oh,
yeah, Omada, boss. Because so whole me, I was fortunate, the cell leader, me small, so me a day inside. So me a day VIP when I enter.
Oh, VIP session.
Yeah, VIP. I no cry me too me as I come out there. Like for the next year, I couldn't sit on my butt for 2 hours. Wow. So I sit down an hour, I go spin around small. I don't know whether if I picked up an infection, I don't know. So I went there and I was trying to ease myself, So the guy now, what chalky one was on few man. And then one of the guys woke up and the other guy there said, Charlie Massa.
Big man.
If you did my side and shit, if you know be so then. So he was seated there like the two back.
And I also attach on
it is bad.
And I said already
there, Massa. It be bad. It be very bad. It be very bad. I mean, and when I got out, like for the next 2 months, I could smell the cell. I mean, no matter the yes.
Still,
it's in your head, it's in your soul, it's in your spirit. Wow. So I think in 2021, we went back when I got out, we went back there to do like fumigation because it was COVID time, right? Mm-hmm. Went to do all that stuff, did some sort of donation and all that, And all that time, I had this idea. It's just that, a few things will come. Mm-hmm. And when the right time is here, plus you have to go through some sort of, can bureaucracy, but there's a process to even convince the police what you're doing, how impactful it is and all that stuff. So thankful, hey, we are here.
Meaning cells, I want Ghana, most of them, War writings or Hobakona will be a trending.
Thank you.
Abugati was
man. Yeah, man.
One was here.
Yeah, man.
Was here song.
Yes.
No,
yes.
Yes.
Plenty. Myself, there were times when I wrote my name. So, exactly. So that alone should tell you that they are even they're artists there already. What I say, almost your own art that. Because it's just scary walls, dirty walls. You understand? So now if they have proper art there, you see how it would mentally affect them.
Yeah.
What I say? Because you see, the whole thing is with incarceration and not putting you behind bars is for you to serve time, right? Serve time and reflect on whatever crime that is you've committed. But then people go there and get hardened because the system known yet.
Gosh.
You know, they come out and they're like, hey, fuck it.
It's not a correctional facility.
Yes.
But a harden or more.
Exactly. Exactly. So I think, and you know, most of the things that we do, these are people that we usually forget about.
Whether writers be out who or what a trigger be woman, I say inspire when you were there, who be a true statement be or and I said was here some.
Oh no. I think if I can't recollect that because usually when they write the thing, they'll put their name underneath it. You know, and I think one of the things that I saw there was I didn't do it. But I know God put me here for a reason. You know, and the person inscribed their name underneath it.
So no,
you know, we have a system and again, these are the things I hope we all will champion. You see, if you've been through what I've been through, you understand what I'm trying to say. Going behind bars, right, is just like death. It's a journey we're all going to go to. We're praying so you can go through this life and won't go there. Because let me not to cast you see I'm a pawn show, maybe will be and I'm a will be idea. Your first 12, but before we friend with chairman be not share inside. Good. And you go feel them. You go feel them. I mean, there was a day I was at Tesano police station, yeah? Then there's this young boy, I think he's been in the cells for 2 years. Yeah, I didn't know that. He got there at the age of 17 and now he's 19. So a friend of mine, myself, and it's called Shiwi, we were locked up at the Achimota Forest, the cell. That cell size, I don't know if they've changed it, but it's that's the cell size. Yes. And those times, once bow can see it, was like a 10. The flashing one. And we'll be there. Wow. Oh, yes. So, there are 3 others there already before myself and my guy. So we got there in the evening. And me, we drew on my bread, Charlie, you know. I used to work at Chronicle and my bomiti, you know. Then I'm lying back and in my sleep, like every 30 minutes, hey, Rosina. So in the morning, we now wanted to ask the guy, Charlie.
Rosina,
and or seeing the girl, no one in the Warhol. I think the relationship got sour, right? And they parted ways. Now, Obi business be my girl, no, a British business, right? And a girl, no, the kerosene or share one of the barrels and Oko report is no, the
kerosene.
Yes, I think no petrol rather. Petrol so kuni customers. So that was the report that was launched at the police station. Now he didn't know this at the time. Apparently the girl was seeing a police officer. So they did this together. And look at what the girl did. After months, girl no friend one night out of the blue said, "Oh, bro, would you bra ni share never solve it." I said, "No, I hear the oba." So the guy came to the girl's house. She cooked, they had sex, and they slept off. I see 4 a.m. and I'm going to be able to yes. Into Oko share not police phone about bedroom. Say, what's up? So I see you almost see a share no police. So why they only actually yes. Okay, no, or see not tower bone into a person or share, you know. I think say he realized no. He doesn't know, and he didn't even know it was the girl. So he was trying to scale the window and run. And the girl said, "What fire?" Yeah, they chased. Yeah, so I did not funny Timo. I say every 30 minutes, like, hey, Rosina. Every 30 minutes. And
remember sure.
And check this out. If I go to the nearest police station, Ekomok police station right now, and give a complaint about you, they'll pick you up right now.
Yeah.
How is that? I just don't understand that. Debbie. Yeah, but Matthias here. But I'm saying, whatever I go and say, I'm going to pick you up,
yes.
You know where yourself.
Yes.
But why should that be? Why should it be my word against yours? Now, there's a phrase in the law, till tomorrow, I'll never understand it. Almost say, you are innocent until
proven guilty.
Right?
No, guilty until proven innocent.
No.
And innocent
until proven guilty.
That is the phrase. But listen carefully. The act doesn't depict the phrase. Am I making sense to you?
Yeah.
Because if you are innocent,
why should I pick you up? Yes.
Why should you be locked up? Why should you be in handcuffs? Why should you go through all that stuff? I am a big victim. Yeah, because I can sit here and confidently tell you that I did not have anything to do with Fennec's death. But today, do a cursory search. Do Google right now. Who killed Fennec? My name will be there. I am the one on the file.
Yeah.
What did I do? Now, check this out. The law does not even permit me to now get some sort of compensation and when I say compensation, it's not even about money. But for the police to come and say, oh, we didn't do well with
After all the investigation we did and all that.
Do you know why? Because I went to court for 4 years. And in that 4 years, we never went to trial. All I was doing was committal, so when you have a case, you commit yourself to the system. So every month you go into your muka now. So we are still investigating. Yes, I have 4 years until the police did not have anything to show. So I was discharged. I was not acquitted. If you go to trial, that's when you get an acquittal.
Okay.
What did they make?
Okay.
So as I speak to you, the case is almost a cold case.
Cold case, yeah.
So if this lady here goes to, go to the police station right now and says, oh, we were having sex and I told her, oh, it be me killed the guy. That's exactly what. And I don't want. I'm not saying this to, but recently Shatta did the same thing. He was on a live and said, "Kwakasi, wake up! You, I go." The police came for me. They invited me there
because somebody start as a
pija till tomorrow. So they should change the phrase and say guilty until it will make sense to all of us.
You can't say the act no be correspond pepe.
Unless there's, and I need legal interpretation, but no, this is just English. It's comprehension. Because if you say somebody is innocent, you don't treat them as guilty. You cannot.
What if say, omo fan say, omo protector, omo koma baby, protection war? Because in the case of, let's say, if the case is murder or even rape, where nipakra act in a year committed against for somebody might want to harm you in the case say appointing okra and say we are suspect into your koma baby ashe you say do ko to aban kukum say the bear be aban more no metima protect. What if they also see it from that angle?
That's how they see it. But that's not what we see. So I've seen some few murder cases that's happening. I follow some of the blogs that they say there's this young man that killed a fire service guy. They bent him up and so there are some two guys.
Yeah. Right.
Good. So what if we finish this whole thing and then no more here? Because you see, with murder, you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. You have to tie the person to the act. You have to. What did they make an say? So I'm saying, what if we go through all these things? And what have you done to them?
Yes. Reputation be PR.
Some of us have just been lucky to still be here.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something broken inside of me, but only me know. Maybe there are some things I'll react differently to now than before. Because the day I was picked up, right? I was with Shatta. He was doing an interview at I think one of these multimedia channels, right? So I'm there. I think we finished one and we came out. We wanted to do another one outside. So I was there doing the interview and somebody approached me and said, "Oh, Charlie, boss, 1 minute." And I'm like, "Oh, relax." Because that boss 1 minute, I get them all the time when I deal with them. Maybe somebody wants to say, "I want to talk to you."
We won't take pictures.
Yeah. So I get it all the time. Then another guy comes. I'm like, "Charlie, massa, I make tight."
Yeah, Juma.
Yes. Then the third one comes. Like, they go flip noise in massa. We be police people, CID. We need you for CID. I say, "For what?" So concerning Phoenix case, I said, "Okay, cool." Now, because I knew that I think a week or two before, Obo had gone there. Now, listen carefully. Yeah? And that was how ignorant I was. I didn't go with the lawyer. Obo went with the lawyer, and I knew I had not done anything. So, minimum credit, I came call me. Say, "Oh, do I need a lawyer?" I'm so baby. I'm just going to assist with,
Okay.
Say, "Do I need to call somebody?" I say, "No." I got there around 11. I sat there till like 4:35 before interrogation started. And I'm controlling the statement. But I said, "We say you are under arrest." Yes. Oh, yeah, that day, I no come out again.
Wow.
You say, wow. You get my point. And before that, I did around 3 before I would even go and do my interrogation with the bosses there at Homicide. Socrates had called me. Said, "Charlie, why? They catch you, Amobo." And I'm like, "I'm on my 10, because and I was wondering how he knew where I was at the time. So I was like, "Oh, I mean, yeah, police station, but Amoko." The police had gone out to say, "Oh, there's a prime suspect in custody."
Nobody can fly. PR and a call.
And when I even did the interrogation with the big bosses, they were talking a lot of gibberish, because of past, there was an issue with Kwakasi and VIP. There was an event where Kwakasi brought a flag with the inscription VIP, and he stepped on it, and it became, a whole thing.
Yes, I remember that.
So I think some of my boys proceeded to go and do some giddy like that commotion, promotion that day. Said he was beaten, So at the time, I think Fennec issued a statement that we were thugs, and we also issued, they brought all those things up. Went on and now the boss will be me killer. They look
And the whole thing is centered on artist rivalry as at that time.
Exactly.
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 So the rivalry between Kwakesi and VIP.
Yes.
And as at that time, so now you own VIP.
Yes, I was working with VIP. I was working with Shatta. I had a fleet of, a plethora of artists at the time.
And so when they picked you up, Amuku Rahwa interrogation in okay, now they say you're under arrest. You're under arrest for what specific?
For murder. Yes. There are two, I think, charges at the time. Murder and conspiracy to commit murder or something.
Suspected murder or murder?
So if I be suspect, and you see, again, if you're suspicious of a person, again, and the person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. I think the system, and when I say this, anybody in the world will say, "Oh, what is this?" And maybe he's ignorant. I am not. When you get into that space, you understand where. Yes. You understand.
Because it's not comfortable.
No, it is not.
And your baby, no, you treat innocent people. Okay, so in the cell,
so you said something, and you spoke about the fact that yes, it's for your protection. That's what they say. Trust me. So there's a friend of mine, Eja. I used to work with him at Glory. I used to work with him at Charterhouse. He had an accident like that. So the guy died in the process. He was picked up. He spent 2 days in the cells. And trust me, you should even go and visit the driver's cells. It's even more scarier than the criminal cell. So yeah, cause obi ako wia bibi ona obi ako ye pickpocket ano obi ako wo bi sika baby I no question no different from baby I did driver's show driver e bia who driving no the car bo bi na when accident baby I know be share no
and we different
it's like unse the way there are bars, right? So I call it 11. Kochi 11.
Kochi 11.
Yes.
So 1-1.
Yes. Yeah. At least you can over to me outside. Driver cell still like still oh my whole been to you be sure would you any never go share say why no Charlie trust me.
Make your pin who camera too.
Trust me, bro. You know, I don't know how we're going to do this, and this predates me. I'm hoping in our lifetime something will be able to be done, you know, before we leave this earth. But I am a different thinker. I don't think along lines everybody think, and I'm allowed to do that. What I say. So if we say we are presumed innocent, we should be treated as such. I'm not saying don't hold the people, hold them for their protection. Yeah, but to display handcuffs and you know that it looks, the person looks guilty already. How are they going to come and repair themselves? So if I didn't have because you see, when I sat in the conversation with these people, he said a lot of false things, and for me, I was amazed, and there was no point for me to argue at that time. I was just looking at them. They said, oh, they realized I didn't do TV, I didn't do radio, I wasn't at the funeral. And all the things they said were lies because I was at the funeral. I was still doing my television, I was still doing my radio. It means they didn't really go into
do proper research.
And research is for them, is investigate.
So man,
No. Up until today, I'm saying you just go to the police and say, oh, Boo threatened me, or he said this not bad.
Adopt a cell, a project at Boo House, a day about the idea or the using art to inspire and to give hope to inmates of various police cells in Ghana. Now, start here free Accra, Dabaka Police Station, and I'll start free here. And images need be producer Fatu Sonafi, a man for Enrian and Kakaka, only artist me, and I move any epi.
But this particular one was done by episode.
This particular one,
yes. But there are two artists on the thing.
Yes, the art prona the starting now. Kemi. Mayor Zuba say art
and there's a longer version of this. There's a 70-minute documentary on this on YouTube. People can find it and watch. It's you just go type in Bright Walls, Better Minds. It'll pop up. You know, and like I'm saying, any Pabaku project. So I need support from everybody. We never know who's going there next. Maybe you won't go. Maybe so. I don't know. Yes. You know, so like my friend, I told you when he was there, I couldn't sleep because every day I had to go there and make sure he was cool. So you be whether una share or una share, Exactly. So I need support from everybody.
You were telling me about a different concept for cells in Ghana.
Yes.
Now when say if say akwenya ba na abayini betimi afa no dia. What is the idea?
Okay,
of the cell? So is it going to hinge on the innocent until proven guilty?
Okay, so I know you're more of a law thing. I'm hoping
why comfortable for innocent people.
Yeah, so that phrase, there's nothing I can do about it now. I'm hoping that in the future, when I make a lot of money, I'll spend my money all on that phrase. I'll go to the Supreme Court, get a good lawyer, and go and argue that. Yeah. But what I want to do now is to make the place comfortable. And the cell design that we have is like a mini prison, right? So I don't know if your cameras can pick it. You know, I'll try and show you something. So there are the cells, right? We have the cells, and we have a corridor. Yeah. Then there's like a lounge, and now the admission area. On the police station. Yeah, you go. That's the admission area point. Yeah, then they'll put you behind the counter back. Then you go into the cell. The way we've done it, we have the cells itself. In the morning, it's a small corridor. You can at least stretch your legs. You know. Then when time is up, they take them back in there and close it up. Then there's like a small corridor where because people actually practically live there.
For 2 years, you'll be
2 years old. Somebody in mattress, in books, some in food we chop, chop finish. All those, it is Charlie. And yeah.
Meanwhile, not toilet this here.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. It's not the best of places.
What story ben now call what will be case ben now call what now it's like mind blowing. Because they say inside what they acquire, you see, Mudi can edi asem no kra wo you say or judges or lawyers.
So they are very, very expensive. So let me say this for me cry me lawyer, or my original lawyer. Na me name say Wadani police at the time. We're friend Solo.
Okay.
Solomon, yes. So ACP, one of the big, I think one is he's assistant to the crime CID boss now. So omuchi me no na me nim say why police. So omuchi me no one of my friends like me who say me Kofi no. He was the one I called. And I said, now only police for na ejuma, so he can't represent me. So he's going to get somebody to come, yes. So me call, then I think later on Jerry Avenogbo about say, oh, your friend say I need assistance. I didn't know Jerry at the time. Until you also call police station on research, and he'll get back to me the next day. So me say, okay, cool. So I think he came back the next day, and onukra makuma two more, because when he got back, he's like, Charlie, if something they tell me, because I go,
the things that they talk,
they get witnesses, they get everything. So the day they could put you for court, no, bam, it's our matter, And truly, if I had even the slightest involvement in that thing, I would have confessed. But all Kazan, it didn't even make sense to me. That what are you saying? So he said, I said, I have nothing to do with it. We spoke about it. I think he spoke about an hour and he left. So, okay, I'll get back to you. So now, I go inside. Send me what Bass Nachi, no name Kasa. So the inmates, almost, I said, no, So I go and sit down. Now, my cell leader, a friend soldier, he's an army officer. I think so on your assembly, so we want to help, he and I think a couple of the guys they say, oh, there's a lawyer you need. That lawyer, he being go do your case for you. The guy will come shaky day inside small. Yes, but this particular lawyer, if they catch you, they cut the person in itself. He go collect bail for you. So these guys are experienced. So I had to now tell them the matter, what's transpired.
Yeah.
So my matter be tomato case, I for relax. Min chili. Min chili. There's one who cook a knife, who say there be I would namu baby no massa bed. Upon someone so this guy catch him we do that thing. He's safe. He they can't collect bail. So you relax. Know, yeah. And then they mentioned the lawyer, Gary Nimaku.
Okay.
He's an MPP lawyer, big lawyer. Most of these MPP cases are on the DH.
Okay.
Big time lawyer. So almost say, Gary Nimaku, I should get my people to get Gary Nimaku.
Okay.
So I spoke to my wife at the time and a step of solid multimedia and Ignis. Yeah, I told them, Charlie, these guys say, go and get this guy. So they moved heaven and earth, found him, and the guy came to the cell at the Namwo Cantonment Police Station. Truly, Oba and all, I just felt easy.
Wow.
He just talked once. He said, don't talk to anybody. The police will be your friend. Chill, everything will be here. Just, eat, relax. You will go out.
Simple.
Easy. He said, don't talk. When anybody come won't talk to you, I leave my number for the counter. Make them talk to me.
Experience.
Hard guy.
Hard. It's the inside information.
There. It be there.
What a wow.
It be there, because some of the cases there, one of the guys, and because you see, I've been to court too many times. So they understand the process. And, court is not about truth. It's about proof. Yes, proof. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. What did I say?
Yeah.
Again, like, the last time I called you about your guy, Black Sheriff's guy.
Yeah.
And why did he lose? I won't say lose. He won, but for me, it's a loss.
Yes.
Because Sika was saying, no.
Yes.
And what the whole idea was he couldn't prove that amount he was looking out for. Yes. But we all know
Since dim.
Yes, we know.
But when Timen prove.
There be.
Court to them also.
Yes.
Prove. Evidence no way.
Be only be I forget it.
Mami Busa, all the cells are wakunyina. Because last time we were having a conversation, you told me say Bakubi share. And you also a hodier. Just a whole tanche baby and a whole soon cratcher baby. I've forgotten what baby I mentioned, but of all the cells are when we're him partner. Such as this state of cells with
the Achimota Forest one.
Sir?
Yes, I don't know say Oma Yehun BBC say, but I'm just on top of my head time I call and that's way back. I went to like I say 10 and 12 years there. So I don't know, maybe Oma changed.
Maybe Oma changed this system now.
The whole Nana latrine is seen. And it's very small. And you see, when we woke up in the morning, we realized I said back home, one of the guys there, excuse me, say what I'm like, bodam for us, you know, the one we classify as mad people, and I'm watching a barber sheho. And yeah. You mean me sorry I no pan community me just no Rosina. No cool crowd. Oh cool. There be some nice gentlemen no Rosina no. You know, and like small place.
Wow.
Small place. Unati 3 steps no waka.
What do
yes. 3, 4, you know, like small.
What's the maximum number of people wako to or more sell? Like
so baby I me call a fumigation idea, you know. That was my last time in the cells. That I think I did 2 days there. Hey Charlie, we're close to like so me bomb between like 35 and I went to
35. Yeah. 35 minutes. How big was the cell?
Okay, so a hostel kakra, but the people in there are too many.
Okay.
So you get in. Once you get in, there's a small place you can, like a lounge area you can sit. Then there's another cell, then another cell, then there's a cell on your right, and the washroom. So there are small cells in the cell. Yeah, partitioning.
Okay.
You know, wall partitioning. You know, but it's small, very small. The least comfortable should be like maybe a 10.
Okay. Who is any part 10 mum was a call?
Yes.
But a fat 35.
Yes, at the time. And again, you know, there's crime happening. There's an operation happening. There's BBC.
I bet you will be
you know all these boys that they ride motorbikes. Oh, these are the places they go and put them. So when we were doing our thing in at the Raka police station, yeah, they brought this guy. There's this guy. I think he's or a passenger. I was church room. And I in a back counter back. So I see a mate didn't argue. The mate insulted him and he hit the mate.
Oh, fine.
So do police station
driver
stop here now. Go for police na be no be share.
Nice.
No in Lucky be say that they would work for there. They go enter inside no, but because and it's understandable. The counter back is not the reception. Where you are supposed to be is in the cells. Yes. So argument. And one of the police ladies came to give it to her, and I made sure and said, "Masa, so be yawa. Also yani back.
No.
And kobu biya. Somebody insult. Don't get try to throw your hand. Even the person said, even if you be your picking, you don't get right to throw your hand.
Wow.
Or no counter back now to on Granani why sheer off.
Inside now,
there be saying a BSL near you. Yeah, then episode was doing his stuff. Maybe that part, the whole team. Linking, everybody was there with the police. So no onya eikra betina counter back. Uncle Baya.
Bullgod is our special guest today on the show for the Culture Sundays, 7 to 10, bro. And Adopt to Sell, initiative by Bull House. We're making sure so we use art, the prison cells, correctional facility. More than say a baby and nipa be free wa ba no na afi wa hard and afi society no kura de obama e chen say oba be kono. Now before we wrap up today on this session, Obiate information because you've been on other platform. I think I watched you on Showbiz 360 with Giovanni. My share other platforms on social media and all that. Obi person getting involved. How?
Okay, so currently we have our pages where you can reach out.
Okay,
you know, to I've gotten like several calls. I sent with Macau, I think some UTV before, I think 2 or 3 years back. I think right when I got out from my last visit, and I said I wanted to do this, right? And at the time I was saying, we'll try and get like a dedicated line, right? Where people who want to, and what we're asking is to tell every Ghanaian to even contribute just 1 cedi to help, you know, at the time, you know, because when I got out, I got like, my phone was inundated with calls. People wanted to give money, and at the time we're not even ready. As I speak to you, we're getting calls like that. We're just not ready now because it's not about money. It's bigger than that. What I say? We've spoken to some people. Let me use this opportunity to commend Honorable A+. You know, we met with him, and he's trying to do all the cells in his constituency. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So he's partnering with us to do that. He wants to do. There's a festival he's working on in April, Easter. So we'll take Gomua Central. Yes. So we're partnering with him to do that. I'm hoping that other MPs will follow suit. It will help. So it's not even about taking anybody's money to do anything. We're hoping that government will come on board to see and push this to the heights it's supposed to get to. Okay, you know, because it's a nationwide thing. You know, so people can reach us on our pages. You know, and we'll be going to corporate institutions to seek support. Okay. You know, yes. I mean, because the things that we need there, you see, the initial thing is to take the art in there. But sometimes when you get there, you encounter different problems. You might go there, their shower might not be working, the toilet bowl might not be working, you know. You need to help to do that. I mean, in the case of Adabaka police station, when we got there, the ground wasn't tiled, you know, so we tiled the ground. Yes. Okay. That's not our thing, but because for us, we're looking more of the mental thing. But once you go there and you see
it's the experience.
Exactly. You can't just let go. Yeah. So we'll go everywhere, seek support from everybody, you know, to help do this. And again, like I'm saying, based on my experience to see this, you know, but even if in your small way, a small corner, you can do this wherever you are. The idea is out there for you to pick it up and do this, you know. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Labi Solomon is in the chat saying, Slim, I had my experience at Central Kumasi for 3 days and it wasn't easy at all. And I wrote on the wall, I wrote on the wall, schoolboy, when I was leaving because that was the name they gave me. There's who ran inside, so I'm somehow
yes. There's Otia Jews.
Also Otia Jews.
Oh yeah, because you see,
I'm Bantam.
Yeah, you know, again, I think the police are trying. I can't sit here and say they're not trying because in my experience there, the whole time in there, you know, they'll treat you right, you know, but they don't have funding. There's a lot of funding, you know, so there's, if everyone say, Parazol or whatever, detergent, usually
the cleaning one.
Good. So it's one provide a day and a week. Imagine. Because that's what they have. You understand? So the people in there, to me, contribution. You know, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I've been there, when I'm getting out, it's a problem because the inmates don't want me to leave. Because I don't eat alone. So if we are 40 people, I bring 40 packs of 20 years. When I was in, there was a time my guy, oh God, Nyankopon Shirano baby or Atu Eskin. There was a time the mom did fufuni, what you call it, Nkatin Kwai. And I don't know. I think for me, Nyankopon so. I just kept breaking the rules, right? The bowl was almost the saucepan no. And I know I'm quite a gumu. And I na a fufu, you know. So usually you are not allowed to bring that into the cell space. But hey, fufu so the people, you know,
the buy.
Yeah, only buy inside will be you know, no. Yeah, I mean, so like I'm saying, nobody takes care of you when you're there. It's just you and I've had complaints from some inmates, you know, say, maybe I say, DJ Slim, na kutami me case say me yarea, who ne say over family as the inspector, kutama, I say, you know, Odumbeko hospital,
Nobody else.
Nobody will take care of. So, yes. The parabinary when you be so I know.
Penim tree is a good.
Yeah, because you see, and again, I don't know whether it's a shortage of because OBI so there are some loopholes, and we all need to support. You know, one of the things that our people are trying to do is to try also to take like a first aid kit. When we're doing some of it, stock that place with first aid kits. We're also looking at people a bit more legal representation. You know, so we are also speaking to lawyers who
want to also take some of the cases
pro bono and also help them out. So it's a whole campaign.
Daniel was chatting. Was Boo, your story is sad, but you complaining about them picking people up and them being innocent. You had the opportunity to correct things out because someone lied on you, but you decided to drop the case. Because in case at some point, and you had the chance. So opposition is saying we are counter-attack. I
think one of the greatest emotions we can express is love. And when that issue happened, a lot of people reached out. You know, a lot of people that I respect, you know, big people, MPs, chiefs, opinion leaders, you know. You cannot just look at, brush all aside and say, hey, I'm going to do what I do. Because me any part, me from Obi. Say, yeah, be pouch on a osi wanji chop and also so I understand what he's saying. I think what we should be pushing for is reform, and all of us should be doing that. Say, okay, maybe innocent till proven guilty. Normal trial 1844, New York. By year 2026, how can we do? Those are things we need, and you know, we never think of situations like that until we are there.
Okay.
Yes, because have you said now? I never thought that I'll go through all these things in my life. It's not like somebody sits down and says, "Oh, I want to enter the cell."
Yeah.
No, nobody. I think I did an interview with Sammy K, and he was asking me whether Agrada will be changed, or I said, if this is her first time where she is, definitely she will come out as a changed person. You see, the fact that the sentence has been reduced, that's a serious relief for her. I'm telling you, she's now counting the days.
Because already we're traveling 7 months.
Yeah. Okay, so then in the next 2 months she's coming home.
Yeah, prison calendar near 9
yes,
instead of
so, yes.
12.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
9.
So imagine now our dreams will be like, so if it's 15 years or if you are 12 years, and I will be 10, solid, proper, and I trust you about. There's no way that kind of a person will come out and say, I want to go back there. If you're going back there, then you're going back there to push reforms. You know, there are a lot of things we're hoping to do with what we're doing, because this is just a start. Yeah, we're thinking of Bostal services. Bostal, in Korea, what you call it, when you commit a crime between the ages of 12 and 21, juvenile. We have a whole juvenile institute. We want to take creative art school now.
Zuba.
Yes, we want to take that to the juvenile.
Okay.
Because in that space, it's for mainly rehabilitation.
Okay.
What I say? Once you're done with your time, your record is expunged. So you don't have a record. Nobody will know.
Okay.
Because you have to reintegrate into society. So you need like a trade proper. We've been there. We've done some feasibility studies there. We're hoping to get there and do it proper. Because between those ages, everybody's interested in entertainment and creative art. Between that ages.
And might probably be associated.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll give you an example. The pastor, the pastor's whose son killed some girls. Accident by accident. The young man who had an accident. Yes. Yeah. I mean, he's serving time now. Yes. So he's serving time now. What he has here. So you ask yourself, say, ni papa nye die oyeno at that level, how would that time be for him?
Yes.
Yes. I think the Bostal service, they are trying to do something, but again, the arts isn't there. They have carpentry, electric. So we went there, myself and my team, and had a discussion, and they thought it was a beautiful idea. They gave us a piece of land to come and do this.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're hoping, these are discussions that we've been having, trying to speak to investors to go and do that there. Yeah, so it's a huge plan now. Yeah.
I had a conversation with a show boy, Adanko, CEO of Adanko Media. Unfortunately, also police for also upper baby amanatna for almost only protection because of some ongoing case. He was also of the view said there are a lot that can be done, prison reforms that can be done here in Ghana because or the more a year US kakra na or comparatively niema omo a year wo and how upia a transformer on one kasano p na at least when niema be so it told me that most of the things even road signs I who okwaso a prison for and a turn right 10 left and signs in a prison for a year, and he feels that the government can make good use of business to even get rid of some of the sanitation issues that we have in the country and all that, because we have bus stop boys and other groups to be on more, so you can even add business to that to make sure say but some of the reforms are now on also a pushing for, and people are saying say and I want to ask you say what to be that say government and as a prison or not to me allow prisoners to and as more allow but have them joining other corporate institutions, maybe a cleanup exercise.
Yes, the prison institution is, like I told you, it's an entire different institution from
the cells.
Yes, police cells or police holding cells are just for 48 hours. You're not supposed to. Debbie. Ebebroa, I'm going to call you, man. They have to remind you inside the prison cells so that you can.
After 48 hours, say.
Yes, any court. Yeah, court. Say, be ma obela ni ama obela. Ya ma obela.
No, so ba. Was a court.
Yes. So again, I'm sure. Say, I've sat in courtrooms where the judge says, "I'm remanding you in police custody. I'm remanding you to prison custody. You should be praying for prison custody." Yes, pray for prison custody. I'm telling you.
It's a remind
so China no pahabo and he says they are about me. I have friends I can call them right now in Sawam. You'll pick up. They did my top shatters in there they did. And anchor for me and them they speak. Constant. You understand? Now, when they call you, and I can't call names because you're not allowed, but the Americans are big boys or no, you know what I'm saying? And they show you where they are sleeping.
Oh, yes. Cool.
Yeah, and they're being sad.
Sad.
Oh, yes.
Prison is sad.
So obi ti waha, obi nine waha, obi ti waha, obi nine. You know why that is?
Right.
Your top is broader than your.
Yeah.
To be that's a space yeah, we know of it.
It's down, across.
Sardine.
Now, that is for the next 8 or maybe 10 hours, depending on your sleep pattern. Maybe but you see, in the morning, you get out and stretch. You've not gone to Sawan before. Eh?
No.
Oh, you should go there. It's important. No, I'm telling you, see, there are a few places when I was growing up, my mom advised me to go. The mortuary. Yeah.
What should have been there?
Yes, you should go. Yeah. It strips all ego from you. So me, there are 2 exercises. Actually, 1 exercise. But there are 2 thoughts in my mind every morning when I wake up. The first thing is death. You know, I'm like, whoa. I beat death because I died and I'm going to die tonight. God willing, I'll beat death tomorrow because sleep is death. Now, when I get up, I stare into my mirror and tell myself, "You'll be relaxing. You'll be forget yourself. You know, be nobody." That's how, because ego, the way ego is, if you don't work on it, it's a daily chore. You say, you say, you have to work on it. One, yes, sir, it builds up.
True.
Ego.
True.
That's why people carry, you know me, you know the thing I do, you know do anything.
You know do nothing.
Because there are a lot of things, Nyankopon fire and so they are I am man for. And yeah, Nyankopon fire so we're just a conduit. So say we forget that part. You know, hey, yeah, you know, hey, Charlie, hey, me, I go feel blow you, I go feel stop you, I go feel end you. You know that kind of ego. And there's no way you will not get that. Every human being goes through that. So you have to tell yourself,
calm down.
Yes. Who the pace? Yeah, we na will treat you sino. Unya dream na will treat you sino. Nya dream for treat you ego.
True.
Relax. Unyo biya utubon.
Yes.
Utubon. Yes.
True.
Yes.
And I think there was one guy once story. One Roman emperor who actually employed Obi or no din chia. There be no catch on am town na man for man fast. I know catch say officer. Yeah. Tobo. Yeah. Now you be yes. Just to work on the ego.
Bro,
yes.
It's if you have a friend who can tell you in your face, hey, don't play with that friend. No, don't play. Because God is lifting all of us. He's lifted us from some place to here. This is not our last stop. We're going to go up. Yes. What I say? Yeah. Into Duha. There are some people who you think will not matter. And you see your kindness or your humanity is tested when people who cannot do anything for you, the way you treat them. What I say? So we got to where you grew up with some people, this people, you know what you go to do for me. Then you cut them off. These are the people you shouldn't cut them off. They can look into your face and say, Slim, Charlie, relax. Doggo. Yeah, doggo. You know, listen to them.
Yeah.
One year is Charlie. They will be leading you, bossu. Bah, you enter some ditch.
No be a dog.
No, actually 11. Why is it? Yes. If be there, you go meet humility for. You go and you go see that. Say, I tell you, you rush too much. You go past your ego. What I say? So
we'll be activating the phone lines in a bit. But how much does it cost? Like top of mind. The infant said. Penny beef share, you know, it's okay.
You see, I can't put a cost to it because every cell is different.
It's different.
The sizes are different.
Yeah.
So the paints you require, the materials you require are different. So again, we're going to go and ask. And again, people can also reach out to us, like you're saying, people can reach out to us on our pages. You know, then we can sit down and say, oh, yeah, we at this specific moment.
Yeah.
Small, then we do it. You know, because we have, like I'm saying, we've been booked for 4 more cells to do at the original place. So we're moving to the next. We're going. We're trying to do Accra, do Tema, go to Kumasi, go everywhere. You understand? So, like I'm saying, it's a national project.
Okay.
Mimi Hun say going behind bars to say owu. Yen nyina betumi akọ hɔ. So once we get the place comfortable and a little convenient for all of us, I mean, it will help all of us.
0546362359. That's 0546362359. Phone lines are active. Producers have number on the two screen. So WhatsApp any regular number is that is 0546362359. Bullgod is our special guest today on For the Culture. Adopt a cell. Yeah, adopt a cell back on here, making sure say a whole a bit me inspiring a place said who is soon any amount for ideas are be trim about sales, no. Ideas there, stories they be stories they be apart from say expert expert leader in Ankasa no name so the oboa cry this is your case na near 2 days.
I'm thinking of a whole lot here because you're bound to the cell system here and at the prison system. And then who will be many on the cell and prison, the difference between the two of them. But in a situation, I find it very worrying. This is what I'm about to say. Being there for more than 48 hours.
Yeah.
Now, until Bianca, you haven't been told what you are supposed to do and all that. How do you even rally around that?
And so that's why you have to have a legal counsel, right? Like a team that will make sure that you have the right representation to be able to, because freedom is paramount. What I say, so you have to be able to have a legal representation.
Once you get there, now also to me will be out.
Yes, you have to make sure that
one phone call no there.
Yes,
the good news of it.
What I say, because there are people there who maybe by some strange reason they don't have phones, they don't have anything, they don't have a way of getting out there, But again, the police they are very assisting. They will be our friend. And kind number, how do sometimes lawyers be to me about on will be case. Like I said, guy we watch because you see, with you, I mean, once you are pronounced again, presumed innocent, and later whatever,
guilty.
Once you don't have a legal representation, you who go ahead and walk court. How are you going there?
Why would it be our episode trial lacquer?
Yes. I've met people that they've shuffled through. I was telling you about that guy who's been in prison for 2 years. He got there at 17. And when we got there, he was 19. Now, this guy is done like almost every cell. This week, we are going to share Ashama. 2 weeks time, because Nasemedi. And the boy, the time we were entering, or Bubu be asumo. So who remo bebo asu? No, that be your welcome. My friend Dan Juma, small boy, 19-year-old boy. Who remo obeji?
Why anything? Why anything?
No, that be your welcome. Who remo? Small boy,
you can fight back.
Oh, you go fight. Oh, you know go fight, Master. You see, tell me this. Let me say this. Yeah. You the mindset you take go there, no fight matter. Who pentema kofi?
If you know,
so the only way no go slap you, be maybe, and we were lucky. So check this out. And I wasn't like famous like that, right? So we're taking off our clothing, right? You say all countable. Hey, my friend, do enter because we're from Achimota police station. I'm assembly bar Tesano. Yeah. So let me just go back a little bit. It's boring, but let me see. So Nemaye Juma Mobi graphics, right?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to deliver it at where Despite used to be. I think I'm building on the finance way necessary. And yes, ship house. The other one, they were
mile 7.
Yeah, mile 7.
Mile 7.
So I was supposed to deliver. So the minimum down from your friend Shiwi. So your cost your fat tro. So your fat tro now. Because Charlie, watch your pocket, pick pockets there, yeah, you know that kind of thing. So we are pre-alpha. My guy went into the car. Me menya Oh no, he doesn't know where we are going to.
Oh, okay.
What did they say? So Aura, you know, and this I got to know after I met him. And he can't 2 years, so I now have to
get another car to
follow him so that ABA me signal driver and say, I made you a large no money as we know that now it's like a
overhead yes.
T-shirt I'll share no a Danny blouse.
T-shirt now what down for the
yes, one T-shirt was a chill come.
Yeah.
You didn't have a Danny blouse.
I am Satya.
No why a freebie, Miss. See what happened? He said the beatings they beat down for the trotro inside. I was now when they move no, he said, oh, obesi. Because we're Jaubi. So the first say be pickpocket, better be what the boys they do. Yeah, you thief, you won't come out.
They inside.
And the guy for seeing eye, like red, you see the Ghana flag, the red. So that's why we call them Shiwun anymore. They look like we smoke straight.
So appearance alone.
Charlie, the beatings for the boy. So I see him, Charlie, my heart come. I say, yo, one buckler, no go follow the car. Hey. So me and Am, we did a taxi and we follow the truck. So they go park for Tesano police station. They drop somebody. Where I grab the mate. Me and Am.
Physical.
Crack. So the passengers manage come hold them some way. They come enter the trotro. Okay. So me I enter the trotro again. I won't bring them out. Because they say we start the investigation where everybody they beat them, right? So I enter the trotro like this with the car move. Like, you know, and see, I know 2 gates. So gates need pour me ha.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, so I said, no, make we follow the car. So they were supposed to go to Achimota station.
Old station.
Yeah, old station. And I'm far, Joe Road, and so say. So, taxi now, don't play. You see, at every point in your life, God will show up. I'm telling you. If you say, we know the look, the size. So the guy tell us, oh, Charlie, baby, I'm find the police station. I'm going. I said, Master, shut up. Yeah. We know they pay you. We they pay you. So
carry on, go.
Yes. Keep on. Charlie.
What judge who cry?
That time they don't even do the N1. N1 the old road. And no more. So there was I think army block. Now they say no money police. So na soldier for na head block. So I think they reported to them say armed robbers be the omochi. Yeah, but they got there first. You know, so the army boys advised them to go to the police station and go and wait. And also taxi video armed robbers So when we got there, no, Charlie, they just bundle us, take us go there. If be that go meet Rosina for no.
Hey, Rosina.
I know go like. So they held us there that night. The next morning, they took us back to Tesano, yes, and said, say, Hona, assembly C. So Hona, you know, every matter has a jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Assembly say, I ever call police station and nearest police station. So, yeah, Remuno, on say, what about Virginia counterback? And nobody, who they ain't come because police, they no buy. The man that would be referring, home boss, I think, say, Adigia or something, Inspector Adigia. I think somewhere 2-3 years ago, Michiano, one of these, and I'm saying, so Kaimi and also don't Kaimi. Yeah, in case Charlie, the tech we go there like this now with the G1, we see somebody the collect slap back. Hey, so I say, hey, so we go enter make the slap and you see what you talk. Me, I no go agree. Oh no, you for kill me for that. I no go agree. You go slap me.
What I do?
So this be what save us. Some guy dey the inside. In boy be the small boy.
Okay.
No the animal the boy know me.
Oh, okay.
Say Charlie, they call me by my name, right? Now this guy no know me like that, but in paddy be my paddy.
Okay.
So I dey buy fuel for Total for some place where in Paddy they work. So when I come there, you know, that be how the thing save will. So the guy call us from inside. So we say, and you are so we the enter, we came back. So we just strip where one of boxes we enter. That be how the guy knows slap us.
Yeah, because command no. Yes, Anka.
Oh, you beji. So you remember they make my boy go the washroom there.
Yeah.
Where they so make me I come greet the bosses for there and things. I go greet everybody. They like, and they show me the sign. I have to pay some 350 Ghana cedis. That time.
That's at that time.
Yes. That be the selfie. You know what? So you don't worry. My money day, my things inside. So we make it no fit. Charlie, we now they go settle. We come there, bro. We did that with the cocoa and things, Charlie. So I think they took us on a Saturday night. Monday no be here, bro.
But I want to mean who case na kasa solve case.
Oh yes, but it was a weekend, so nothing anybody could come. Nothing. Yeah, there will be food. They can't give you Charlie shedding. Shedding. We are very fine. And don't time, man. We bed though. Now the boy where they slap me, be in bed top 7 way me I go bed. The dance room boss,
feel free.
They bring somebody come down time as an old man who like 57 that area. The boy making nail that so slapping 19-year-old boy.
Wow.
What be the man? What be the man in crime? They say the man he be fake pastor. So the gym Beman corner sorry so they are saying no walk forest or bomba mount. On your shoe, like I said, close your eyes, pray. Uti me like so. Do you hear my voice? Just follow my voice. So I go to when no aji wafa will pass no phone or call. So we go see no, they hear his voice again. We go.
He deserves a slap. He deserves a slap.
We go.
For slap him.
It's like he do so much so we be like the woman no close his eyes.
He look at one eye.
Yeah, months later when the woman see and we carry him come there. And they make you put your hand for back. They're slapping.
If they slap like that, the police people know they come inside.
I like that. So the people on duty at the time, definitely that's not allowed. Yeah. So they go to talk. You see the boy, the Danjuma boy. You see if they like make the end guy go beat them too.
Hey.
They hear.
I better watch it.
And I don't know if they any better do. He go fight somebody. Seminar and talk serious fight. We the own pattern and whatever. 1 week time, then you die. That be how they can't catch him. They say after the fight, the guy Nihun told him. They can't carry him. Wow. It'll be easy.
Adult President Bible House. First of all, question.
Oh, no, it's more like a contribution. And what at New York, I say is true, near 5 people. But I think so. One thing I have learned, and I say at least, a citizen of this country, at least learn. All right, kakra and ketinketi video, you should learn it because he did say something. So when they came to pick him up, didn't run interrogation room. Just say, lawyer and call crowd one yibi. But what I know is that before even the interrogation, your lawyer must be present. These are little things I be brain him into be say, Odru hono obi any hono ma sebi oberman encouragement can we men say intino. I am sincere crime maybe to me confess it to things. Because if you've not had this experience, now there's a Rambo style ya baufie. They say I also can be a cry not to say and so I feel say there's a
police for now more strategy. That's about could bear no that's why or down.
Oh, you are down for no
that's one not as much who they forget.
Okay,
sing Hankasani who have Opa Kadi.
No, that's so virtue. Near the boss wako being done. So I feel say all of it, and I almost say now Kabibi says sometimes they pick you up to protect you and stuff. From what I've seen, so yampa say the person has not been charged. Say the person is guilty. That's a protection. I'm pana person or the man. And I'm man house arrest. And I saw that I'm pay protection or man because I don't know. Maybe I watched too much movies or something because who said BB sacre? Witness near the nipa near pay. your station officers around the person for the protection. But some in committee crime now cause who protecting me. Then into what they make share under conditions is no different from a person who has committed a crime. One shot and I said boo and your friend is saying famous kakri pictures that were taken in Zambia course internet so it will never wipe off no matter how yen so innocent there nanso no wo born na basi siana obi a onu nim asam no mfiti ase no automatically hands go point am
me to me control God is good internet is not where about control medra God is good and also medra point
are you looking at taking
legal action against them?
Not against in conform with comment, but
no,
against the processor of fame and the name tarnishing and all that.
No. They say that's the process.
That's the process.
They say they are allowed to do that. The law allows that. Say they need to hold you, investigate, and this animal. Again, if I had gone to trial and had an acquittal, then that I can charge. I can sue for compensation and all that. But again, like I'm saying, for me, I'm an unconventional thinker, so this does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
What you say? The reason why we did not go to trial, they said they didn't have evidence.
Yeah.
So if we didn't have evidence in the first place, what was all
the whole thing? Why did you even arrest the person in the first place?
When before I would say I suffered a lot, right? Because businesses will suffer, relationships will suffer, but now I have to rewire myself and say it was the Lord's doing. Because you see, again, there's a thing I say all the time. I said I've already paid for my future sins. So it's a warning. Maybe nyankopon akaza hu say na makoma tie no maybe I hear me boni cry me to me akon proper so he's saying I'm taking you through this so you don't make that
so that
mistake.
you
see what is ahead of you.
So for me I look at it as more of a positive. I hardly look at things as negative because nyankopon cry you are serious no say ni na de why boni na you good. And without negative, you don't appreciate positive, So, but not all of us can, think like that. And I'm human. There are days where those things are easily, you get into a space, and at the time it was serious. Like you get into like a public place, somebody staring at you, don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah, and I'll hear news.
You don't know what they're thinking. But hey, we've gone through that, and and we're here today, so but not all of us can go through that. So
remember when we were at Rapaholic in Kumasi and it started raining.
Yeah.
And it should have started say Tona, and one of the organizers was like, "Oh, we want people to leave until we are coming for the tent. Tent in our near Shasi, and everybody should go. Oh, boo, you can remain." And you said something that day. One of the guys said, shocking me, pow. Because I thought, say, you said, now, Omunko Jinansu, and coming, Kwame, tent, and I say, for what reason? Yeah. And she also to I didn't know, now has he. And time and soon, the bar for my home. One guy be out, baby, or I'm sure so one of the media people. I was like, hey, Charlie. And it ties to the fact that if your mentality or being big, and it's because of a process that you had to go through, and all that. I mean,
I get that.
You might never be able to correct, but one way
I get that a lot. When people meet me in person, they're like, "Oh, you are not the guy on TV," and I tell them that, "Oh." It's just like Arnold Schwarzenegger killing somebody in a movie. Oceana are different. Everybody has a. I have and I realized. Look, I went to a funeral, right, of one of my bosses, and he's an MPP guy, somewhere in Street Road, someplace. So when I got there, it's like an MPP funeral. And me, I'm known as an NDC guy.
Strong NDC guy.
So and the CC people, they look me some way.
Yes.
You know? Did they look me some way? So we finish. Where would they come go? We one guy gather carried. We come say, hey, Charlie boss. Say na ya odi ye no ya tubo ai. And I'm like, I'm not a political animal, right? And whatever I'm saying is something that bothers with me. I'm angry at your administration, not necessarily the administration, because this is an MPP guy that I've come to his funeral, me boss. At your leader, based on some decisions that they took. So, me and Grovona Abia, almost serial caller, and I said me person me cancel. So the guy looked at me and was like, oh, this thing I talk, if he hit him, and plus, when he come to me, he thought I was going to, in shock.
Yeah.
You know, so we exchange numbers and now we just the vibe. You know, people get that. You know, there's a mixed feeling. You know? But hey, it's a curse and a blessing. You know,
Adopt a cell. Adopt a cell across all social media platforms. Will be to me. I reach out if you want to help. If you want to donate to all corporate bodies, institutions, be welcome to be a part of it. Bullgod, CEO of Bull House Entertainment, on a special guest today on the show. We'll be wrapping up very soon on this one, and of course, we'll continue the conversation. Mr. Easy is in the conversation. I see it's easier to tour Europe than to tour Africa because said the African countries, no, omambi borders ne pampe omujina hono. But so nam Europe seamless, but utisi Africa.
True. True. I mean, I don't know if you've done road, but I've done road severally to Nigeria. You know, go back and listen to Obrafo. Obrafo has a line that says, there's a border he mentioned.
So flower border. Yeah. Because from Charlie,
that place.
Flower border.
I don't know the thing there. I don't know if there's a deity. Minim there. The Ghana and the Togo border. Hard place. You know, I had a friend who was going to Nigeria, I think somewhere last year or something. Then they got there, and you know, I think they didn't stamp their whatever, you know. Charlie. So when they were leaving, right, they said, oh, they know when they get there, they'll have problems. I said, oh, don't worry, when you get there, you call me. And don't call me on audio, just call me on video. You know, somebody might just know me there and might help you, you know, transition. Yeah. Lo and behold, he reached there, he called me. You know, oh, boss, it be your person. I said, oh, yeah, my person. Slow down. It don't be money matter. If you know stamp the thing, make you pay the necessary fine. Because like they go lock up. Because it's a you have to do the stamp, you know, the in and the out. Wow. You know, immigration is laws against immigration.
Wow.
So then I for talk to the immigration officer. So we will pay whatever fine, you know, that we have. But there's something at that border. And so I understand what Mr. Easy is saying. Out there, it's easy.
It's most of the artists are pushing, in fact, it started from some African countries pushing for borderless African countries. Now, who's an artist are joining. Sarkodie and the voice.
I think
you've seen Sarkodie join the
but you know, not to cut you, I think there are things that we need to do before we open the borders. Security, very, very important. If we are not careful, you know, because and you should not, like what Mr. Easy said. I don't know. I'm not sure it's coming from a place of ignorance. She's just wishing this will happen. I'm hoping in our lifetime we'll see that Africa is borderless. But it took Europe time to do that. Yeah. It took Europe time. You know, so if we want to do it, we need to understand what it takes to do it. You don't just open your borders and say, hey, be borders.
Free border.
You know, she spoke about being innocent. She said something earlier. Now, I have seen police, and going back to security, I have seen police people, sometime on the Nima Highway, right? Once there's
checkpoints.
Debbie. Lights,
street lights.
So, street light,
Yeah.
if you pass the traffic, then they jump onto the road in front of your car.
Physical.
Now, would you know why that is?
So what committee?
There be any
There
be okay, so beso Jew or beso Chiu. But why would you risk your life? What if my brake failed?
Then another problem.
Good, or I'm a stupid driver and I ran over you. But do you know why they do that? It's sad, but that is the reality of it. Most of us are not in the system. That is why I cry and who cry training. We are not, there's no data. We don't know. So that census no more, you know, you need that. Once you have that, you can now work with people. The government doesn't have that. These are things we need to push. So we shouldn't just sit there and see something, then we lift it. Again, we're talking about education. You go to all these, they are talking, history, baby, Christopher. How is that? How would that? Columbus. How would that correspond? So you find out people coming out from universities and they are unemployed. Then go history, major in history,
Christopher Columbus.
So, again, so we need to be doing things that will help us. So it's a national dialogue, and they say, "Oh, Yahuso be because if we are not careful."
You may be a border. Nigeria for no. Almost side on and see Trump visit you. New Year. Is if we are to me for more about I understand what you say. So Mr. Easy is talking about borderless Africa. There are also stories about Agradizi. From 15 to 1 real quick. And also one of the topics that we'll touch on today. And of course, Showboy is also in the news. Now, Showboy's situation kind of dicey because he's being held for a false publication and extortion. Extortion and false publication. Now, Oba News last week because or resisted arrest from the police. Now, claim say police for number one, if you know, show warrant bia and Omoba said Omoba and that was statement to Ojina so Adi Ojina to say onim baby omo free ba all those here true CID one atade mo he ID card oso onini enti se mo any warrant che say ye be fana unrem and of course he moved out of the house and a car ni nanfo mienu na omo say police for no say omo fa ni Range Rover no e de akọ police station and then ni nanfo no etena karim say there be and omo de nanfo no e call police station so I'm sure he went there say okwa koyi ne now for the office to say omaso no so Showboy is also right currently he's being held for these
but the a crime you know so yes I understand you see so onu baby otino baby otina no things seem to be seamless but how are you different so you have to say yes there are people that have been picked up you know, Mako, now your name, baby, I know Mako. So I understand his fear. Say, okay, I'm afraid for my life. But I saw some of the videos. People were filming. So once
it's a live stream on TikTok.
So how can anybody else take you anywhere? You know, and there are ways to go about it. So okay, you don't have a warrant, no problem. I'll still follow you. When we get there, whether it's true or it's not true. But now they can now add the resisting arrest
to case in
yes, because it was intense. I saw it, and that's a public officer right there. Leave my home. The assault because I think they held him at some point. And now, no. The police have the rights. Yes, they are allowed, and especially when you resist arrest, they are allowed to use force. Yes, these are
minimal force.
What minimal? What if you go and take a gun? What you say? So
minimal relative.
I was about to say that.
Some will say, "Oh, minimal is a." Some minimal no blow
because the person where they are the receiving end of your action and a reaction. I don't know, but determine say minimal force and maximum. But we pray for him. We're hoping that so Oma reminding Anna.
Since the case ni enya court. But CC no na asem na akoye between Ono and Davido GH. And I think the parties are trying to solve the case and sana escalating. But there are other background information that I've heard of it.
But he's in police custody.
Yes, CC the police custody.
Oh.
Oshim CCA. Wow. Sana information you're picking on. Of course, you better touch on delay. And so delay is also in the news. Yes, sister, delay was news. The recent interview. Lady, your friend say. Young lady. Amaya Boa. Yes, on it.
Who is she?
Yes, she's a TikToker.
Okay.
Apparently very, very big on TikTok. On ne mame. Yes, kids be a blooper. Now, delay the interview and people are questioning delay's line of questioning on.
There's a delay there. She's unique and known for that.
I'm on for a put delay on the spot. We'll be getting down to that very soon. And thank you, Boo, for joining us today on the show. Thank you
so for having me. And I also want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting us, especially Trillium Industrial Company Limited for being behind us. Also want to say thank you to the whole team, Episode, Baby Dapa, and then the entire team. My people, Rafiki, Kendrick, Linking, the whole Blue House Entertainment. Also, again, I want to say thank you to Honorable A+, for partnering with us to do this for his constituency as well. And every other person. I want to say thank you before we come to you. They
will say that was
yes. There are some corporate bodies who have shown support to what we're doing. They just don't want us to mention their names. But we also say thank you. They know themselves. Alfred and your team, Charlie, God bless you. Yes.
You don't know these streets like we do. We